Welcome to this evening's PrayerCast, and I want to share a little bit about a hymn that you may or may not know, Lift Every Voice and Sing. So the beginnings of this hymn go all the way back to the late part of 1899, and there was a group of men in Jacksonville, Florida, who wanted to plan something special for Abraham Lincoln's birthday celebration. So James Weldon Johnson, who was the principal at the Stanton School, he had originally been asked to make a presentation, and he thought about writing a poem about Abraham Lincoln, but he wanted to do something a little bit more special, a little bit unique. And so he talked with his brother, who was a classically trained musician, John Rosamond Johnson. And so James Weldon began to write the poetry, and after he had the first verse that begins with these words, "Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings with the harmonies of liberty." When he had finished that first verse of poetry, he gave it to his brother so he could begin working immediately on the music. And while he was doing that, James Weldon continued to work and to craft and change until each word, he was pleased with each word and the phrase and the rhythm. They put the music and the words together and they shipped it to their publisher in New York City. And they asked them to make very simple mimeographed copies because they had decided this premiere of this song would be sung by school children. So the premiere was February the 12th, 1900, and there were 500 school children there at the Stanton School with James Weldon Johnson and John Rosamond Johnson leading the children in singing this hymn. It becomes very well known, it's used frequently, it's copied, it's printed, it's taped into the back of several hymnals that are used in African American and Black churches. And after about 2 decades, it is adopted officially by the NAACP as the Black National Anthem. So I'd just like to read a couple of the stanzas here for you, beginning with the second, the middle. "Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet, with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our parents sighed? We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come, treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past. Now we stand at last where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by thy might hast led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land." This hymn became well known. It was frequently used throughout the civil rights movement. It has been recorded and sung by many, many famous Black musicians and groups such as Take Six, has been included in books such as Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. I hope that you've had the opportunity to sing it. It is a powerful, powerful hymn, and it is a hymn whose words and music we need to remember and sing now. May we be true to our God, and may we forever lift and sing a voice filled with harmonies for liberty and truth and justice. May you have a good night's rest as we sing through this time.